Hello, gamers. Our third and last video for today, and there's just so much. I can't, I could probably do 10 videos a day for a while because there's just so much information to get out to you. But this video is about adventure receipts. So starting this weekend, one of the things that I've sort of been doing informally, but I'm going to institute it as something that we're teaching our GMs to do going forward, is we're going to, on one of the tabs on our machine as we DM for you, we are going to be keeping a spreadsheet where we can break down treasure and experience points, so that, and then send that to you or get that posted somewhere at the end of the session, so that you can actually kind of see much more easily what you did and stuff. This will help parties kind of divide up treasure at the end of the session and stuff. Because I kind of noticed lately that parties trying to, in my personal game over the years, it's kind of easy with your personal friends for free, and they're not customers paying to be DM'd for, but it's kind of easy to kind of be a hard butt and you didn't write that. Just if they didn't write stuff down, if nobody wrote anything, it's just so easy to forget that 1,000 gold piece diamond because nobody wrote it down. Or it's just easy to forget, that +2 dagger because nobody wrote it down. Disorganization is its own punishment. But that's one thing to say if we are all in person around the table, sharing a bag of chips and rolling each other's die. I forgot my dice. Can I roll yours? If we're all, in a more personal, intimate setting, then that's one thing to put that kind of pressure on people. But when we're all in front of different computers or phones or tablets, and we're all in different cities or states or sometimes different countries, and we come together to do this online gaming thing, I have noticed, especially when we've got to, since we've been using a lot more old school essentials, and the dividing the treasure becomes a whole lot more important because it's tied to XP. I've noticed that there are players that are taking notes because they tell me they're taking notes and they can quote their notes back to me. And because it's actually written down, their notes are sometimes more accurate than my memory unless I check my notes. There are people taking notes, but then there's people that are just, not, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when we used to game, more traditionally before all this pro-damming thing started, at my table for years and years and years, there was usually one person at least that was keeping a notebook for the party. And if you've met Guy on the server, he's actually in logistics in the military, and as soon as he came to our table, he kept track of everything, because that's just how his mind works. Nothing was ever forgotten. Really, we have one of those? Yes, we've had one for a long time. It's here in the party treasure house. But I don't forget. It's right here in the notebook, and it's like some people call it a notebook. It's more like a ledger. But so we are going to, provide adventure receipts at the end of each session, because the DM is taking notes anyway. And, everything that we are putting into our system for the DMs and everything is going to need to follow the KISS principle, KISS, keep it simple, stupid, because we definitely don't need things to be more complicated. We want things to be smoother and less complicated. Emphasis on the smoother. So everything that we add needs to be something that makes life easier. If it makes life harder or more complicated, then why are we adding that? So everything we add needs to be an improvement, and not a complication. But since DMs take notes anyway, might as well take note, and we're online on the computer anyway, might as well have another tab open, keep track of that spreadsheet for the adventure receipt at the end of the game. All right, and that should help with record keeping. Also, we are going to be, soon we're going to be launching our Indiegogo project, and one of the things that we're putting out that we want to do for phase one of the Loft project is we want to be able to store people's character information in the cloud. We don't have D&D Beyond or anything like that, but we do need to kind of do something. As once we get, we're okay for now, but for the future we need to do something. So that is so as we phase in and roll things out, starting this weekend, we're going to be rolling out adventure receipts. So that's our announcement for today. Got all kinds of people. I still remember. Mr. Anderson is asking about how to field an army. I need to get back to his series on, NPC followers and stuff. And there's just a whole bunch of people's questions that they ask and stuff. So I'm trying to prioritize what is most important to get out to you all the quickest. And if you have a really, really pressing thing that you just have to ask me about, I'm still pretty reachable on Discord. So find me in the doodly-doo below. Sign up for some games in the doodly-doo below. So I will see you all around the gaming table.